Hoakea Hilo, which is an initiative that started with the Department of Education under the superintendent, exposing the students, but more importantly, the teachers, to the different organizations that they can then further this opportunity for the kids.
Oh man, I'm so excited. You know, who would have thought? Even private schools now embracing the history of navigation. There's movies, Moana. I mean, the whole world now is able to see how great the Hawaiian culture is and the benefit to our beautiful country.
The meaning of Hoakea, to broaden, to make bigger, to increase, and that's what we're trying to do. Increase the knowledge, first of our own knowledge, so that we can pass them on to our haumana.
The water here is just perfect for sailing, and it's perfect for training. You think about from the traditional times, you think about Pele, right? And she was a navigator. Hawaii also hosts two of our po navigators, Shorty Bertelman and Chad Paishan, and also Kalepo Babayan.
Nowadays, life is hectic, Parents, we have both parents working 2-3 jobs. The parents don't really get the time to be taking the kids. They're indoors a lot, and the phone, and with the technology that we have, you get all of this beauty around us, just all these natural elements just going by. And the kid, you're not even noticing any of this stuff, Naniloa said that you cannot take care of something that you don't know.
Now, what about the va'a and the boat? Are those hazards that we should be mindful of?
What we've been focusing at our Kahakukai Ocean Academy workshop is the basic ideology of kilo, of observing our surroundings, but not only observing the surroundings around us, but looking within and observing how we feel, how we can move forward in a way to better serve our community and our environment. We see the connection between land and ocean, not just as a way for us to align with our place and our culture, but also to Malama our mental and physical health. I don't know where I would be without the ocean. I'd probably be getting into a whole lot more trouble. But the ocean has been a way for me to channel my energy, channel my emotions, to ground myself out, whether it's a busy day at school or with the family. And our goal and our mission is to uplift mental health through ocean immersion, environmental guardianship, and ancestral discovery. And I really do believe there's no better way than putting our hands in the soil and getting connected with the ocean.
Yeah, the world we live in now, we separate everything. Even education, we get math class, this is the time to learn science. But our kupuna, you're in the environment, you're doing all of that. Every PE and all of this, social studies, everything is going on all at the same time, So you get so much Ike over here. Marine science is voyaging. Aina, we got Aina orgs over here too. So we're trying to cover the whole ahupua'a. And it goes back again to where we all interconnected. Everything that we see down here starts up in the mauka, in the mountains. And so when the kids learn, like when you look at the kumulipu and they understand, the very beginning of life is that little uku ko'a, man, that changes everything, Because then they take care of that coral, Not breaking them off. As wide as this ocean is, that's how wide our knowledge can be, how huge our knowledge base can be, And that's what the kupunas, they pass down so much knowledge to us, through the newspapers, the stories, the olies that we got. We got the scientists telling us different things. They're coming up with new discoveries, which is not new to us. It's all old stuff that we know about. We're waiting for them to catch up. We can be in this world, but not of this world.
Voyaging and the va'a teaches us so many values that are global, they're universal. They're not just for Hawaii, they're not just for Hawai'i Island, but they really teach us how we can interact with each other across our communities, across islands, across the planet. And so these values are universal. And so when the students can see people from their own communities practicing the culture and teaching it, I think, hopefully they can make connections to that and they can see themselves, maybe that I can do that one day when I get older.
Sight, which is our brain telling us something.
And so we're trying to inspire every student on this 8 to 20 minute cycle. Over 5,000 kids over this week period. It's so exciting to see them light up, telling them stories about surfing pe'ahi, about sailing across the Hawaiian Islands, and about how they can do that too. And how they can start that journey by taking a moment to stop, to breathe the air that's made from our oceans, to navigate these waters in a way with confidence. And so it's been so awesome to see these kids answering our questions. And not only that, these kids are akamai. And I'm really inspired to see the next generation of watermen and waterwomen coming out of Hilo.
This is awesome. Mahalo to the Department of Education and the superintendent for seeing the value in the culture and how that's going to help these students to really carry them forward to any type of career that they would like to have, but being able to be grounded in community.